Well, YouTube, how's it going? It's Chris Cuts Hair here, and I've been getting a lot of requests from my last two reviews of the WAHL CHROMSTYLE Pro and the WAHL Cordless Super Taper. People want to know which one is better, and it's kind of an unfair battle. I mean, this is what I'm going to get into. These clippers cannot be compared because they are both for completely different things. These ones are more powerful. The WAHL CHROMSTYLE will definitely cut through the hair quicker, and it will also leave a much better finish on longer lengths. When it comes to the likes of halves and going right down to zeros, it is good, but because, as you can see here, the blades are much more angled. If I hold the clippers straight, the blade on the CHROMSTYLE is actually not as angled as the WAHL Super Taper, which means when you're flicking out, it just seems a wee bit harder to get those lines out. That's probably just me being used to using the Super Taper, but for me, I find it hard to get the likes, as I said, the lines out from under a 1. For anyone that's getting a 1, 2, or a 3 back and sides, or a 3 down into a 2, or a 3 down into a 1, I use this. This is good for bulk cutting. This is good for just in general doing your regular guards. The guards that come with it are an 8, 6, 4, 3, 2 and a 1. You get a 1 guard and you get a 2 guard with this, but this is where the Super Taper comes into its own. The Super Taper comes with, well, it's any WAHL clipper. They fit on most WAHL clippers. They come with a half guard and a 1.5 guard. Anything under a 1 for a back and sides, I use this. So if someone was getting, say, a half up into a 2, I would use this for the half up into the 1, and then I use this for the 1 up into the 2. I know it sounds confusing, and to be quite honest, this will do everything, and so will this. You just need to get used to the wrist control on this to knock out the lines for the shorter grades. Another thing as well is I find this one much more comfortable to use. I mean, it's got the little inlets here for your fingers so that the clipper will, it balances and it feels like you get a good grip. And the taper lever, believe it or not, is actually in a different position than other corded clippers. But so because I'm left-handed, whenever I'm holding onto the clipper, my hand actually curves perfectly around the taper lever. Again, for me, that's probably just why I find this clipper better comfort-wise. This clipper is again good, but I have dropped this based on the fact that it's so slimline. I mean, if you do somebody's hair and they get gel on top and you grab this really quick, I mean, it's literally gonna slip out of your hand. It's just so slimline. But again, that's not a problem if you be careful. Again, you can drop any clipper, but I just find that I've dropped this one a lot more than I've dropped that. I've dropped that one once. I've dropped this. I don't even think I have enough fingers to count how much times I've dropped this, but it's still going strong. I mean, it depends what your barbershop is. If you're doing loads of skin fades, I would recommend this. If your barbershop is pretty much 3 back and sides, 2 back and sides, 1 back and sides, or even a half into a 1, then this one's definitely the one you want. This is good for detailed work. This is good for bulk. What bulk means, in my opinion, is cutting the back and sides all down to 1 length. I mean, if someone wanted a half back and sides, I could use this because they're not getting it a half into a 0, so you don't really have to work. This one just speeds up the likes of, if you're going from, as I say, a 1 into a half or a 1 into a 0, you can do it with this. This one, you can just do it a lot faster. Do it faster, more money, so it just works either way. They both get enough use. I mean, this one isn't sitting in the corner. waiting on me to use it. They both get used equally. I mean, in one day, with 2 batteries fully charged, they're both dead by the end of the day. They both get that much use. Sometimes it's even hard. The battery life's that good. It's even hard to use up all the battery. You're coming home and one's half charged. But as I say, detailed work, anything under a 1, bulk cutting. This one can do what that one can do. That one can do what that one can do. Just, it's easier with this one, and bulk cutting's easier with this one. So there we go. There you have it. Thanks very much from Chris Cuts Hair. Thanks and goodbye.